It is August 16th, 2026. I'm doing these spontaneous lives because Uncle Alan's tired. And I taught, let's see, two Sunday school classes at two different churches because the original Sunday school teacher got sick. And I did, let's see, not here, but at a friend's house. I'm teaching for college students real education. Okay? It's like I tell a lot of people, your whatever they're teaching, college, public schools are failing. Your teachers are political influencers or indoctrinators. They do not teach real subjects. We went over, because Uncle Alan's hand is sort of bad, cursive writing. I had two people that does cursive really well, and they taught the people from capitals to small letters. We practiced today how to write a letter. 3 paragraphs, top, bottom, beginning, and everything. Most people print. That's a bad habit. That means your mental facilities are slowly declining. Okay? This live chat is about proper education. And currently the California system's worse than Ethiopia, South Africa, mostly all the African nations. Okay? We're dead last. The only one that's really bad is someplace in China. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that. I'm kind of tired. I tell everybody to check out my posts. They might not agree with me, but I'm always right. Okay? August 20, August 11th. 11th or 12th? August 12th, sorry. Was horrible for me because we didn't lose gravity, but a lot of weird things happened on that date. We had, hi Pa, we had, whatchamacallit, momentary darkness, the skies, oh, there's Betty. Hi Betty. I like your recipe. I'm going to try to post it up. I'm just busy. I've been teaching people. These are college graduates, anywhere from 4 to 6 years degrees. And I'm looking at them like, sue the college. They're not teaching you everything. Okay, basic handwriting, mathematics, history. I don't know what kind of, sorry, bad language. Hi, Paul. And they haven't, taught the basics. Okay, Generation Z is 80% bought the farm. And I got to do a couple of videos on that. But do check out the posts. They're very good. I always post pre-retirement days on our cooking. And it's like, I am tired. It's like, right now it's almost 1:30. If I was a paid teacher, I already did like 6 classes already. And it's really tough because a lot of people there are programmed to follow and obey a routine. And when I question any of the teachers who is, okay, I can't remember his name right now, a guy who was on the California board early, educational board, Richard Feynman. All right? A lot of people don't know that name. They should, because he exposed the corrupt system of training people in California. It's basically what they taught turn of the century. It doesn't work anymore. Okay? You have to make these people think. Hey, KP. I'm just tired. Hey, David. I'm doing a short live stream. Hey, Dad on YouTube. Because they don't think. They follow process that's based in 1815. 1926, 1936, it's like Richard Feynman. Go watch the Manhattan Project and everything else. And a lot of people don't understand that. That guy was a genius. He was on when I was talking to my friends in NASA when one of the space shuttle blew up. and he tracked down the cause of it. People follow proximity and routine. And people wonder, what the hell am I talking about? If you're an educator and you don't know those two phrases, go back to school. Because I already taught 6 classes today. I'm kind of exhausted. But I got a lot of paperwork I got to do. So far, I'm right. Okay? Rise of Nazism. Yes, that on YouTube. Hey, Tibor. The government system is in really serious trouble. And who's financing it? George Soros and the Red Chinese, or CCP. Because I have traced the money and it's always into the unions or always into the school boards. Okay? A lot of people don't know. A lot of NGOs and a lot of bureaucratic agency. Let's see, what did you two stay involved with their kids? Can still work. Okay, no it isn't. Your kids need a tutor. Get one. Hi, Empire Ration Review. He did a really good one on Minotaur. I keep telling people you have to be careful. True, save books. Because they're trying to destroy all books. Look at Amazon. They have a special program of grinding up old books. Nobody knows that, but I know a lot of weird things. Anyway, Uncle's kind of tired. It's like I'm recovering. I hit my head right here when I leaned over off the horse to close a cattle gate. You know, a lot of people, what's the most dangerous weapon that cowboy had? His rope. Then I smack him in the back with it. If you ever get smacked with a lariat, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? A lot of people are wondering the new systems. True, MKP. But the trouble is, the AI systems run on electricity. So when the grid goes down for 18 months, what happens to those books? Oh, it's saved in the memory. And I kind of smack them in the head with the lariat. The memory system needs electricity. It's like, I am tired, guys. I got a lot of things to do. Month of July, I buried over 24 people. And a lot of people thought, oh, they're all a bunch of old people. No, there are a lot of Generation Z. They've been dropping dead left to right. Generation Y and Z, mainly because of the, getting the shot, are dropping from the side effects. A lot of them. Heart problems, brain problems. We had a closed casket funeral for this beautiful girl, 21 years old. Okay? And if you saw her face, even with the coroner and the mortician trying, it was horrifying, True, MPK. No, they're not overdosing, David. You missed the point. Okay? We're talking about, let's see. Let's see what this one is. David, try not to talk about drugs on a live stream. We know what it is, and it's not overdosing on that one. Okay? It is from, the kind of the evil bug that was going around a couple of years ago. Because I have to be careful because of the AI sensors. You know who's running it? George Soros and whatchamacallit, the DSA, the new Nazis. And a lot of people don't, they left made Nazism as a right wing thing. It isn't. True. MPK. Because a lot of people in the future generation are going back 126 years. Because a lot of people don't understand what's going on, and I'm kind of getting old and tired. I have to teach people. Um, Go check out David Lynn's for next Friday. We're going to talk about bug out bags, and the problem with bug out bags and Altoid cans and stuff like that. Let's see. Hey, John's Life. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, it's interesting. Yeah, I just did tired. Sorry about that. Off topic. Sorry about that. Bug out bags, Altoid cans. Rule 1: you carry everything you survive in your pockets. Yeah, MP, MP, MKP. Yeah, we're going to go backwards. It's only 126 years. It could be a lot worse. It could be 150 years. Okay? A lot of people don't understand. Once we go back, you lost all the old school skills. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You're not playing Rambo. You're not a soldier. Okay? I could play soldier because I was in the military and I was taught by the best. A lot of you have no idea what's going on. Okay? Go check out Ranger Survival. I forgot the rest of his channel, but it's under Ranger Survival stuff. Go check him out. He talks about what the current military use, which is practical. Because we're both trained both in Hawaii and Florida. Okay? I hated Hawaii. It's worse than Florida. Okay, they have jungle schools there. You throw anybody out there, they die. Hey, Charles D. Yeah, it's a rarity. I'm doing a live stream because I taught 6 classes today, and it's like 2 Sunday school classes because 2 different churches had somebody drive me because I'm still recovering from the concussion and my foot. Okay, I can't touch the gas pedal when it's in a brace. Bartering is a careful skill. You have to learn it how to do it. Because a lot of people can't do it. Best thing, if you're going to barter, know your neighbors. MPK. Who are you going to trade? Some stranger with a 45? Hell no. You're going to trade it to your next door neighbor. Or you're going to trade it to your friends down the street. You have to build that 50-mile circle. I'm reinventing the 50-mile circle for most people. I'm getting old. Right now I'm fighting the school board. I want every high school student before they graduate to read the local paper. You know, when I'm doing tutoring classes on English, how many people do you think out of a classroom of 100 people, okay, students, can read the local paper? Take a wild guess. John, you got to expand your group. Okay? Problem with group, you go tribalism. And when you play Rambo, per curious. No, it's a lot lower. I think Survival Empire is very close. It's about 11. 11 people out of 100 knows how to read. 11. That's 1 in a 10. I have trouble with AI. I ask them to spell out 11. It's printed out 10 and 1. And I'm like, that's why I talk to my cousin who works for Google. Your computer is off whack. It is sad. That's why I tell everybody, go to your local school board and make it a possibility. And ran like hell. That's good as a mechanic, lousy for a guard. Okay? I tell a lot of people, if you're in a group, you better practice and you better have better contacts. Yes, David, but it failed. A lot of people are a lot stupider than a fifth grader. They can't even read MPK. They can't even write. They can't add. They can't read. They don't know home economics. Because a lot of people fail at simple things. And it's the simple things that kills you. It is not the big things. It's not a big explosion. It's not aliens. It's not zombies. It's the little tiny things. And then you die horribly. A slow, painful death. Okay? Write that on the wall with big magic markers. Slow, painful death. Okay? David's right. Newspaper was written for fifth grade readability. That changed in 1968. Before, it was college level. They used big words. Okay? Because I talked to old newspaper reporters at the nursing home, and they said the reason why they dumbed it down. True survival empire. But also you should check on your master's degree. And let's see. Okay, on the black belt, you have to understand our martial arts today. It is not a real thing. It is more like a dueling kata program. Because I surprised a lot of people. I'm going to do a short on that. A murder sock. Because a lot of people don't understand that. You know, that's good. Puribus? True. They don't know where the food comes from. They think it's DoorDash or the grocery store. Okay? I have to teach people the basics, and it's getting tired. And I have to teach people at the dojo, whatever they taught you is wrong. Okay? You do katas, you do stances, and you have to be very careful. Because if you goof up that program, or somebody knows the routine, they get out thinking and let you have it. Oops. Let's go back a little bit. Good. That's for, I think it's John's life. Also take a few classes in home economics. You can't eat mechanical parts. Yeah, that's a bad habit. MPK, because electronics are cheaper and it's easier to control for classroom use. True, David, it's always the forums. Okay, katas or forums, but you could outthink of it. It's a dueling system. A lot of people don't understand. What's that? What's a murder sock? Well, you take your wool sock, you fill it up with gravel or peas or lead shot. I use fishing weights, and you pop the guy in the head. or in the nuts. Again, if for data on YouTube, it's a dueling system. Good, John. True, David. Kata's muscle memory. But you got to understand, muscle memory means proximity and routine. If I'm in the proximity and I know your routine, guess what happens with the murder sock? Okay? You go down, you get hit in the nuts or you get hit in the head, all the kata stuff doesn't work. Good, John. I always tell people, and make sure you have at least 2 curved needles, and it has to be surgical grade. Oh, saps are great. I like blackjack saps, but a sock is it's simple. You just empty it and you put it back on your foot. True, Purvis. It's the same principle as the murder sock, except you could wear it on the foot, and to catch you with it, you're an old man with fishing weights, and you smile. I don't like it loose in your pockets. Okay, if you get caught with a sap or blackjack, it goes, whatchamacallit? Yeah, what weapon? I'm an old man. I go fishing. Yeah, just empty it. I have a sock full of gravel. I guard it. Or before the cops come, just untie the knot and empty it out. Yeah, but I also have a S-wing roofing hammer too. They're great, but unfortunately, it's an impact weapon. You get 5 to 10 years in prison. Oh, that's simple, Charles. I used to be old-time SAT command. Those are the guys underneath the ground. True, there's tricks to umbrella and a cane. You have to practice the dojo methods. But remember, proximity and routine. You have to be careful with that. No, I did with mines on August the 2nd when we had the earthquake. Instead of nails, get 2 3/4 inch set screws, and it holds tighter. Oh, getting old. Just tired. Oh, thank you, David. It's like I try to warn people. It's like I don't do it for profit. Good. Just don't blow off your testicles. We had one guy did what you call a groin draw. It's hard on the pat down, but if you goof up, well, he's not going to have kids. Okay? Know where your Glock is. All right. I'm in California. We just finished a lawsuit on the Glock bans. Your real enemy is not people on the street. Your real enemy is bureaucrats and the government behind it. Because remember, folks, I'm behind enemy lines. I live in a communist state. People forget that. Okay, so I have to learn every trick. I'm trying to teach everybody every dirty trick. Right now, you want to buy Remington 22 shorts, and everybody laughs. Let's see what they said. Message held via message. That's good, David. You bought her a Glock. And she has a carry permit now. Send her to class. Carry permit at a target range is not combat trained. Okay? Ex-military, and I know what I see people shoot. Again, John, that's good, but get a real combat training class. Shooting at a buddy's range is not combat. That's poking holes in paper. Wait until somebody's shooting at you all the time. Okay? Big difference when bullets are whizzing past your head. Or you have to shoot one-handed in a dark tunnel. Well, it's our job to prevent that. MKP. Sorry, my eyes are blurred. I've been reading text to people all day. Remember what happened to Germany in 1933? I keep warning people and they never listen. Because who always wants socialism? It's failed rich people. Okay? Their parents escaped from socialist countries. Go look at Texas, David. Not only the left coast and northeast, but you got a central belt of them. No, it's going to be hard because I talked to my people who are actuaries. They said only 43% of the population are awake. Again, John, you have to take a combat course. Yes, MPK. It's a belt. It's on the 100th meridian. You can't miss it. You just draw a line straight through. Yes, I'm behind enemy lines. I live in a communist country. It's called California. Like North Korea and China and Russia, Venezuela, Nicaragua. Okay, when you have two candidates and they're both Democrats, what do you think that sounds like? Or you have a bureaucracy that's preaching leftist manifestos and you're looking at them, wait, aren't you the guy's air quality control board? It's like I tell a big scam on electric vehicle. California pays. Okay, John. Competition again, proximity and routine. It's a dueling format. Okay? It's good practice, but it's not combat training. Because the targets ain't shooting at you. When you have a few bullets whiz by in the dark, you'll find out really, like, Uncle Al was right. I'm going to die out here. And remember, they're not aiming for your chest. They're aiming for your testicles or your head. Okay? I tell a lot of people, they're not going to shoot you in the chest. They're going to shoot you either in the limbs, or they're going to shoot you in the head, or they're going to shoot you in the groin. They don't make bulletproof underpants, folks. And the British did. And a lot of people got castrated like that. You have to clarify, Charles. lot of people over. Let's see. Good, Charles. David, they tried that in the British Army. Did not work. It also was plated. But the trouble with the plating system for the groin area, it actually castrated people when they ran over landmines. Okay, the force of the explosion lifted up the seat of the driver. Driver was wearing a Kevlar diaper with plates. Well, he's singing soprano, okay, and he's sitting down peeing. That doesn't work, John. Mozambique drill has proven a failure because most people are wearing plate armor. Okay, it's 2 in the face, 2 in the nads, or 2 in the arms, or 2 in the legs. Because if you're wearing plate armor, unless you have a rifle, it doesn't work. Yeah, but that was disproven. The security around was. That's about 40 years ago. That's why I tell a lot of people, if you're carrying 9mm, you have to understand the round. Okay? Same thing with the 357 and 38, because I have to go through it. That's why I tell a lot of people right now Remington's putting out both round nose and hollow points 22 shorts. Pick up a couple boxes. Right now I tell everybody pick. It's better to shoot the limb, David. Shooting somebody in the hand, they just switch hands. They used to do that on old westerns. It didn't work. It's like Wild Bill Hickok. He got shot in his gun hand. He switched over and shot the guy twice. Yeah, in the nads. Guy didn't get up. It's called the border drive. If you're wounded in one hand, you toss in the other and let him have it in the nads. Getting old. It's like I tell a lot of people, get the 22 short. Okay, because a lot of people don't understand the 22 short. If you're buying ammo, you always want round nose, that's full nose, and you get hollow points. Anyway, other than packing your, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, your bug out bag or your pocket survival kit, you have to understand it's what you carry in your pockets. Okay? I always have some kind of cutting tool, have some kind of fire making device, and I have a snack. I forget, sometimes I carry oh yeah, sometimes I carry a certain kind of cordage, which is, what's it called? I like picture frame wire, either brass or steel. I carry a roll of it. Because a lot of people don't know it. Other than snares, I make a Hawaiian pineapple crusher. And everybody like, what's a pineapple crusher, Uncle Al? Well, let's get a fresh pineapple and I'll show you. Take 2 pieces of wood or some key rings. David, that's not a good idea. You have to be careful because If you do that in civilian life, in any matter, it's like a lot of people, they don't understand. You go to court, okay? It's like, don't care if they're faking. You flip them over and you hog tie them. All right? Best way to do it. If you shoot them, you're not military, you're not police, and you shoot somebody in the head, well, you're going to have a boatload of trouble. True, John, but like I said, I would go with, what you call it, the medication. It's also with round nose, solids. David, you're mixing up military with civilian. Iraq and Afghanistan, there were military and they had orders. Okay, chain of command. You don't have chain of command. You do that in civilian life, you're expecting the death penalty. So think that very carefully. True. During actual shooting, when it's your life against them, okay, self-defense rules, you shoot them in the groin or the head, perfectly legal. But if they fall down, you're supposed to give them aid and restrain them. Okay, because Uncle Alan used to be a security guard, an armed one, so I know the rules. Okay, so you have to be very careful when you give out information like that, folks. You cannot shoot people after they're down. You could restrain them because everybody has cameras. They seen you pointing a gun like that Vietnam era showing that South Vietnamese police shooting a handcuffed prisoner in the head. Didn't work too well for them, did it? It's called a war crime. All right. So you understand, gotta understand that, folks. Actual combat, that's okay. Person on person, when bullets are flying. When they're not flying and the person is down, you give them aid and restrict their movements. That's why I have a lot of zip ties. That's why I have a lot of handcuffs. I have a lot of rope too. I'm going to do about 2 more minutes. I got to quit. My head's spinning like hell. Back to, whatchamacallit? Let's see, bug out bags. It is not an assault bag. You're not going out there to find Godzilla. Stop going into the woods and keep finding dead people out in the Sierras. Don't play soldier. You're getting to one point to the other. True, John. If they're still a threat, they're shooting at you, or they're trying to get the weapon, or they're pulling out another weapon, you pop them, that's justified. Remember, cameras are on you. Because I had a guy pull out a blade in the Air Force, and I shot him with 357. That was the end of that. I seen guys getting hit with 9mm bullets, and they were doing push-ups. I'm looking at them. What the hell did you shoot? Oh, we shoot them law enforcement rounds with jacketed hollow points. I'm like, ugh. Give me a headache. You know it's bad when the guy wore a bulletproof vest, got other hits, and he's doing push-ups next day in the lockup facility. This is military. But anyway, I gotta go. This was a short live stream. I'll keep doing this. I'm going to be talking other things. A lot of people miss the finer points of old school. Yes, it's a heat wave. It's a heat dome. Enjoy it. It's not going to last MKP. We're going to have a southern winter. True, John. But the way they shoot them is ambush tactics. That's why you need to take a combat class. They don't teach you that at target shooting. Yes, it's Super El Nino, Super Godzilla El Nino, because I have a few friends at NASA are freaking out. All right, folks, I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Sometimes I'll do another surprise live stream. Bye now.